India has initiated its third moon mission, with the primary objective of being the first nation to achieve a landing in the little-explored southern region of the moon. The Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft, equipped with an orbiter, lander, and rover, gracefully took off at 14:35 on Friday, July 14, 2023, 9:05 GMT, from the Sriharikota Space Center. The projected timeline indicates that the lander is anticipated to make contact with the lunar surface between August 23 and 24, a moment of high anticipation. But why did India go through all this trouble? Moreover, will it be worth it? Let's find out. In the event of success, India will proudly join an esteemed league of countries, currently comprising only the United States, the former Soviet Union, and China, that have achieved a soft landing on the moon, marking a significant milestone in the nation's space exploration endeavors. The launch garnered a captivated audience of thousands in the viewers' gallery, with commentators eloquently depicting the rocket's ascent as a majestic sight. The moment of liftoff was met with joyful cheers and loud applause from both the enthusiastic crowd and the dedicated scientists. Arunodaya Mukherjee, providing coverage directly from the launch site, described the powerful chants of Bharat Mata Ki Jai, victory to Mother India, that filled the hall, capturing the strong sense of patriotism felt during the event. As the inaugural comments after the successful launch, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, Chief Sridhara Panikkar Somanath declared, "Chandrayaan-3 has begun its journey towards the moon." ISRO further confirmed via Twitter that the spacecraft's health was stable and in optimal condition following this milestone, saying, "The health of the spacecraft is normal." Prime Minister Narendra Modi eloquently expressed that Chandrayaan-3 has added a new chapter to India's impressive space history, emphasizing the extraordinary nature of this achievement by saying, Chandrayaan-3 had scripted a new chapter in India's space odyssey. He further added, "It soars high, elevating the dreams and ambitions of every Indian. This momentous achievement is a testament to our scientists' relentless dedication. I salute their spirit and ingenuity." As you know, Chandrayaan-3 marks India's third lunar exploration mission, building upon the achievements of its earlier ventures. This initiative comes 13 years after India's initial lunar mission in 2008. Milswamy Annadurai, the head of the Chandrayaan-1 project, highlighted that this mission successfully conducted a thorough investigation to detect water on the lunar surface and confirmed the presence of an atmosphere during daylight hours by saying, "The first and most detailed search for water on the lunar surface and established the moon has an atmosphere during daytime," which is a really big accomplishment for India. Chandrayaan-2, which included an orbiter, lander, and rover, was launched in July 2019. However, it faced partial success as its lander rover encountered issues during the landing process and crashed. The orbiter, however, continues its valuable lunar research. Mr. Annadurai explained that the landing mishap was due to an unforeseen problem in the braking system, saying, "It was because of a last-minute glitch in the braking system." Mr. Somanath explained that they carefully examined the information from the previous crash and conducted simulations to fix the problems. Chandrayaan-3, weighing 3,900 kilograms and costing 6.1 billion rupees, $75 million, 58 million pounds, has the same main goals as its earlier version, to achieve a soft landing on the moon's surface, he added. But how India's Chandrayaan-3 will reach the moon? India's Chandrayaan-3 mission to the moon follows a methodical path, characterized by distinct phases. The journey started with a powerful launch from Sriharikota, India, propelling the spacecraft into space. The rockets detach in 2 stages during ascent, shedding components as needed. Guided by precise calculations, Chandrayaan-3 embarked on a gradual orbit around Earth, moving through distinct phases until it smoothly transitioned into the moon's gravitational pull. Once it enters the moon realm, the spacecraft gracefully settles into a specific lunar orbit, establishing its presence in the moon's vicinity. With careful precision, a pivotal moment occurs as the lander gently separates from the propulsion module, marking a significant step toward the mission's primary objective. This maneuver sets the stage for a meticulously planned descent. As the lander heads toward its destination, near the mysterious south pole of the moon, its journey culminates in an ambitious landing attempt. Mr. Somanath said, "The rover is carrying 5 instruments which will focus on finding out about the physical characteristics of the surface of the moon, the atmosphere close to the surface, and the tectonic activity to study what goes on below the surface. I'm hoping we'll find something new." The lander, named Vikram in honor of ISRO's founder, carries a weight of approximately 1,500 kilograms and houses the 26-kilogram rover, aptly named Pragyan, which translates to wisdom in Sanskrit. A further reduction in the distance between the lander module, consisting of lander Vikram and rover Pragyan, and the moon's surface is anticipated before landing. As per ISRO, the deboosting maneuver executed on Friday positioned Chandrayaan-3's lander in an orbit where the closest point to the moon, Paralune, is approximately 30 kilometers, while the farthest point, Apalune, extends to 100 kilometers. So what is the next important thing? The ex-ISRO scientist, Milswamy Anadurai, explained that once the lander module begins its slowing down process, the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft will get ready to land softly on the moon. With a wealth of experience and a Padma Shri accolade to his name, the esteemed ex-ISRO scientist explains that the Vikram lander now faces a critical responsibility. As the lander module advances to a distance of around 30 kilometers from the lunar surface, it must autonomously execute essential actions. Vikram must now navigate its independent path. Following this, it needs to initiate a separation. After the separation, a significant milestone awaits: the activation of the 4,800 Newton thrusters. These thrusters play a crucial role in maneuvering the craft into a lower orbit. This intricate operation will be conducted in 2 sequential steps, meticulously ensuring the proper functioning of all systems. These steps will progressively bring the craft into a 100-kilometer orbit from the initial point. From there, another transition will occur, guiding the craft to a 30-kilometer orbit. This phase holds exceptional significance. However, as it approaches this critical stage and draws nearer to Earth, heightened caution is required. The ISRO chairman also, that the trickiest part of the landing involves reducing the lander's speed from 30-kilometer height to reach the landing spot, and also turning the spacecraft from a flat position to an upright one. But what makes Moon's south pole so significant? The southern region of the Moon, particularly its pole, remains a realm of great mystery and limited exploration due to its distinctive environment and the challenge. Historically, previous spacecraft exploring the Moon have mainly targeted the equatorial region, landing just a few degrees north or south of the lunar equator. Notably, the shadowed regions in the southern pole surpass those of the Moon's northern pole in terms of surface area. This intriguing disparity raises the prospect of water's existence within these perpetually shaded zones. A groundbreaking moment arrived in 2008, when Chandrayaan-1 became the first to unveil traces of water on the Moon, an accomplishment of historic significance, particularly near the Moon's south pole. With the Chandrayaan-3 mission, scientists aim to investigate the potential existence of water in regions that are forever cloaked in shadows. This mission holds the key to unraveling this intriguing mystery. As per Mr. Anadurai, the idea for the Moon mission was conceived in the early 2000s as an appealing initiative to attract talent during India's thriving IT era. Back then, many tech graduates were drawn to the software industry. The success of Chandrayaan-1 helped on that count. The space program became a matter of pride for India, and it's now considered very prestigious to work for ISRO. However, Mr. Anadurai emphasizes that India's space program has a much greater purpose that goes beyond these achievements. It encompasses both scientific progress and technological innovation to shape humanity's future. Mr. Anadurai says, encompasses science and technology and the future of humanity. Lunar exploration has captured the attention of numerous nations, not just India. Scientists assert that the Moon holds numerous mysteries, often seen as a gateway to the depths of space. This perception drives the need for further exploration and comprehension. Mr. Anadurai emphasizes, if we want to develop the Moon as an outpost, a gateway to deep space, then we need to carry out many more explorations to see what sort of habitat would we be able to build there with the locally available material, and how will we carry supplies to our people there. So, the ultimate goal for India's probes is that one day when the Moon, separated by 360,000 kilometers of space, will become an extended continent of Earth, we will not be a passive spectator, but have an active, protected life in that continent, and we need to continue to work towards that. If Chandrayaan-3 succeeds, it would be a major step for India toward achieving this visionary goal. But do you think the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft will make it to the surface of the Moon? Let us know in the comments. With that said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more.